Same old crap in the news. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't suggest you believe what you hear on the Majority Report. I don't suggest you believe that they're giving you the whole story. I don't suggest you believe that they're being honest. I don't suggest you believe that they haven't picked their favorites. They've picked their favorites, everybody. They don't want to tell the whole story. They control the oxygen and they want to make the discussion long and boring. Long and boring. All you hear about Tulsi from them is a bunch of silly smears. When what Tulsi stands for is absolutely clear. What does Tulsi stand for? Let's see. What has the Majority Report even talked about what she stands for? With all the talk. We got chat in the Hezu. We got some chat going down. Sam Shill Cedar says Biblicarpus. Biblico carapus. Biblical carapus. How's that? Michael Sheepdog Brooks says Biblico. Kevin Martinez is in the house. This is crazy, guys. So I'm getting my chair is squeaking. Sorry, it's part of the improvements I got to make. So check it out. It just occurred to me, like, with all the shit that they've said on the Majority Report about Tulsi, they don't even talk about what her platform is at all. Isn't that funny? So I've been spending all this time, and the chat is lively here, folks. It's a Saturday. It feels like a Sunday to me. Yeah. So imagine you're going to talk about this Tulsi Gabbard, but you don't even say what her platform is. Like, it's been horrible. I've noticed it's been horrible. We've seen horrible primary coverage, and I should have put in the title there, with the Chapo boy. What's his name? Virgil Texas. Damn it. Hello, and we're back. Are we back? We had a technical difficulty. Hey, Kevin and Biblico. I think I'm back. Maybe I unmute myself to double check here. Am I back? I had a quick difficulty there. All right, very good. I don't know where we cut off there. I got to mute this again. But yeah, that was weird. Thanks, guys. So what was I saying? Yeah, isn't it funny? They never even talk about what her platform is. Like, literally the only things they talk about is how to smear her, and then how the fact that people who like her are like sort of idiots who, like, I found that to be disingenuous, dishonest, not good reporting. It's so funny because I have a clear, like, everything I criticize about them, it actually is relevant, I get a lot of shit, or I used to. Now the songs are not even getting played. I got a pretty good one there. So what does Tulsi Gabbard believe in? Let's just go through some of these things that it's amazing. And as I say each item here, I'm going to just emphasize how amazing it is that on the Majority Report, you don't hear this, right? Okay. And this is just pbs.org, right? What does Tulsi Gabbard believe in? Climate change. She wants to mandate an end to the use of fossil fuels for electricity by 2050. And she also wants to ban fracking. Boom. Okay, now let's think of Majority Report. Never mentioning that. Never mentioning she wants to ban fracking. That's a significant stand for the environment. And we also know she fucking went up to block the pipeline through the, in combination with the veterans and the Native Americans who wanted to block the Dakota pipeline, was it? You guys know what I'm talking about. So let's go to the next thing she stands for. And isn't that funny, just to harp on how much you hear about fucking climate change from these dingbats on the Majority Report? Yes, I will use the term dingbat. Because you know what? Fair is fair. I'm getting called a hypocrite a lot for my attacks on the strategy problems and the fact, the reporting problems that I see on the Majority Report. I'm being called a hypocrite because I'm insulting them, I guess, being mean. Because I say I don't like to be insulted or people be mean to me. And yet, dude, this is called fair. Fair is fair. I'm the little guy. I'm getting crushed. I'm defending myself. And I'm fine. I don't give a fuck. The beauty is they want to take the oxygen control. And I am Tulsi. I stand for Tulsi. That's out. That's in the air. So they got to get rid of me quick, right? But I don't go away easy, do I? All right. Education, the next issue she stands for. Education, right? Pretty important issue, huh? Tuition-free community college for all and tuition-free public university for families making less than $125K per year. Boom, yes. I make less than $125K, and I'd love to send my brilliant son to a nice tuition-free public University of Maine for free. Then maybe he could see what he does from there. I don't know. He's probably going to try to bankrupt me with silly, crazy, expensive stuff. Next, guns. Okay, so wait, before I go on there, boom, that issue. Why didn't you hear about that in the Majority Report? Oh, you guys, you're too busy talking about Modi and like the same guy who Modi and Obama loves, good friends. Obama's good friends with Modi. You're too busy smearing Tulsi over Modi to mention the fact that her education plan is incredibly progressive and good. Well, guess you take oxygen out of that one. Next, on guns. See how they took the oxygen out of it? See what they did? They choose what to talk about. All right, thank you. We got bibliocarpus. Biblical Strange how they seem to following the same narrative as mainstream media, also with the Young Turks. It is strange, or yet not strange, I guess. Like, yes, this is what they're doing. The narrative on Tulsi, specifically, right? Think about it. Let's just focus on that because we could get really off track. The narrative on Tulsi is just straight up slanted, untrue, false. Basically, I consider it lying. They're lying because they're taking oxygen out of something. Like, let's say I had a kid who I was responsible for or something or like I was coaching them or something. And I go to the parent, all I say is what the kid did shitty. He might be actually a pretty good teammate. He's passing, but all I mention is that he got like one technical foul, and he's got a bad, it's like, you're just not, that's called lying. That's lying about that kid, right? It's lying about this candidate. Often when I'm going to make a comparison to like basketball players and evaluating from a coach perspective, because I think that's the mindset you should have when you look at your candidates, is you're looking to get the best players. And what you see with Tulsi is incredibly impressive. So I got guns. We're on to guns, right? And again, the oxygen in the majority report, even just mentioning Tulsi, it's like turns into like a big stressful thing, you know, like Michael Brooks. It gets them all can't take it. Tulsi, oh my God, how dare you mention her? Okay, so Tulsi on guns. So therefore, we've got so far guns. Ban assault weapons and require universal background checks. Ding, ding, ding. Another one. Never heard about that on the Majority Report. Never heard about that on the Majority Report. No. Okay, that goes up. I mean, what else I got to say about that? Cliff Schechter, you big gun supporter. Cliff Schechter, he tweeted something out that was just absolutely abhorrent about Tulsi. Clearly, he doesn't give a shit about the fact that she's on the right side of gun issue. What do we got? Biblical corruption. That NBC article was crazy about Tulsi, claiming he was, yes, I covered that on my channel. And I can't even believe. Now, that's one of those that. So what's funny about the Majority Report and Sammy, of course, he works for MSNBC, gets paid from them. But amazingly, he's like, is he the only anti-war person on MSNBC right now? And how anti-war is he really if he's not able to recognize candidates based on those issues? So, but yet he is anti-war, I believe. I believe he is, but he is not. It's like a mirage of anti-war with very little oxygen given to it, right? If you were anti-war and you gave oxygen to that topic, you could really get somewhere, couldn't you? But no, I'm anti-war. I'm just keep it in the closet. Yeah, Kevin says Sammy's not anti-war. I see. I'm not sure. It's like you can have an anti-war. It's basically rather it's giving lip service as opposed to actually putting the rubber to the road, right? I can talk about how I'm going to do 420 push-ups in one day before April 20th this year. I'm going to do it. Yes, indeed, I'm going to do it. But if I don't actually do those push-ups, no. You're not, it's a bullshit, right? Okay. There we go. That's screwed up, man. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that. It seems like it's a glitch that's happening today that I haven't seen before. But I think I'm back now. I can tell because my mic. Oh, my mic is, yeah, it's responding. All right. But yeah, it just all of a sudden boops out. I unplugged it, plugged it back. Well, that sucks. But I'm going to continue. Just finish this. Sorry, the broadcast has been interrupted. But fuck it. There's obviously some bots and shit coming at me and trying to fuck up my broadcast here. So we're just going to keep plowing through it. There you go. Last thing I heard you say was bullshit. Yeah, I was starting to just say what. Okay, so there's your guns. And I was talking about Cliff Schechter. I hope you heard that. How Cliff Schechter really, really shits on Tulsi. And she's for guns. Banning assault weapons, requiring universal background checks. So again, this is disingenuous people giving lip service to issues, and for reasons that they only obsess on. They obsess on the negatives and the reasons that they have for Tulsi being bad, right? There's no doubt. You can hear Michael Brooks talk about that for hours and hours, and yet he doesn't have a handle on what her platform is. Isn't it Sam Seder who likes to say that he doesn't care about what's in someone's heart? It's just what they say, right? So he never likes to say whether you trust someone or not. He uses that when he's going for Hillary, right? I don't care what's in Hillary's heart. I don't care what's in Obama's heart. I need to toe the line, and that's strategy. Yes, yes. But if for some reason, when it comes to Tulsi's heart, they really care a lot because they're suspicious, right? Isn't that fucking bullshit? I'm gonna say fucking bullshit. Thank you. Kevin Martinez is here. So keep it on going here. This is just gets crazier and crazier when you hear about this platform of Tulsi. Healthcare. What do you think she is on healthcare? You can guess what she is on healthcare. Everyone on the chat knows. Medicare for all. Medicare for all. A universal government-sponsored healthcare system. Medicare for all. How much time do you hear whining on the majority report? I'm going to call it whining because it is whining. If you're not willing to put the rubber to the road and support Tulsi, if she's stepping on your side, I don't want to hear you. Biblico knew it. Medicare. But and you hear on the majority report how they're going to whine and fuss about where like these middle Democrats are on the edge of it, yes or no, like Kamala, apparently, what she said, and then she said this. But it's like, you are a motherfucking hypocrite, and you are disingenuous, and I am allowed to say that. I am not a hypocrite for saying that. Do you guys agree in the chat? Am I allowed to call them out in the way that I am? Or is this somehow like not right? Is this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just am telling what this candidate's for, and I'm calling them out for not ever, all the time they put on Tulsi, they never, ever. The oxygen is controlled. They've controlled the oxygen, right? It's controlled. Oxygen control, baby. That's what they call it in the business, man. Right? In the biz. You got to control the oxygen, right, babe? In that Tulsi on MSNBC, I tweeted it out, this video where you just get to see the MSNBC on Morning Joe, Tulsi on there, and those people. I need to do a video where I talk to that video so you can see it, and then I can break it down, because especially that lady who first started going after Tulsi, she was mental. Her face, I can't do it justice without. So I'm going to do one on that. You guys might have seen that already, but I think you'll enjoy me breaking that down. And it's funny that that's MSNBC, and that was a fire. That was a fire clip. That was good shit. But no, didn't go on the majority report. Tulsi was just smiling at him. Oh, Barry Weiss? No, the lady was on the panel of Joe Scarborough. You got Mika, you got Joe, and then you had this dark-haired lady who just was ghoulish. Maybe it was Katie Hunt. She was ghoulish, pro-war, and very in the look of concern and just demented look on all of their faces, compared to Tulsi just being calm and cool and being like, no, actually, our mission is this or that. Yeah, Katie Hunt or Casey Hunt. Yeah. The stern looks that they give Tulsi about, sternly, their faces said it all. They're evil. They're demented. They're pro-war ghouls. They are, if like, it's funny, like you hear all this, like on the majority report too, this insult, thing where Brooksy just knows how to insult everybody. It's great. But it'd be nice for them to turn it onto that clip. And then Tulsi would be the shining hero, making them look ghoulish. And it's what she did. And that clip is going to propel her. So it's funny. It's just good. Yeah. Oxygen control, right? So let's see what else we got here. Got to just round it out. Social issues. Protect abortion rights, of course. Ban discrimination and based on sexual preference and identity. So there you go. I mean, that's the one thing they go at her as if she's changed her mind on those things. But this is where she is now. I'm not even going to go any further. That one is just, it's like, God, obviously she's perfect on that issue. Next, military intervention. Withdraw from Afghanistan and Syria. Whoop-a-doo! There you go. Saudi Arabia. End U.S. support for Saudi-led conflict in Yemen. Yes. That on the majority report they talk about all the time. She's for it. Would it matter? It would if you were being honest reporter. It would if you weren't a disingenuous slime ball. I'm sorry. I said I'm being a hypocrite. I didn't have to say slime ball, but I just don't get this. The more these issues pile up and line up with everything that they say so is near and dear, when they talk with that emotional and I remember Jamie Peck at the live clip there. She goes, really just stepped into Tulsi being like if you're like basically this self-righteous spiel. And there you go. Who's self-righteous now, dude? Those are the issues that Tulsi stands for. Everything else you're saying is innuendo, stories, smears, past events taken against her one by one. I've already gone through them. Whatever. I don't feel like going through it again, but they're basically, we'll bullet point it. You got your Modi, you got your gay rights in the past. The Modi thing, she even backed away from speaking at an event where he was on the terms that she said that it wasn't a diverse enough representative of the Indian politics. She said it wasn't going to be a partisan thing. So she ended up not going to one of these more recent events. Obama loves Modi. He's gone to events. And okay, the gay marriage thing is just, God, please go see her video where she apologizes. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so that one's there. What else do these people have? Oh, the Islamist. She likes to say she was on the thing. She go on Fox News. And remember, coming from the military, she would say, let's call them Islamic extremists, I believe. Islamic extremist terrorist instead of just terrorist. Well, that's a military identification term of use. And it's actually true. These are radical extremists with religion. So with a particular religion, just as, I don't know. So that to me is like, okay, I kind of didn't like that so much but I'm like, so what? Okay. And you could go on and on with a bunch of the things that they say, then you get silly. Like we say, oh, she supports drones. That's just silliness. We know that every candidate supports drones. Don't even be silly. That's funny when you said that. What else do they got? Whatever. We're done. We nailed it, guys. Unmute. Okay. Well, the trick is to mute and unmute. Whatever. It's craziness. Mute and unmute. All right, guys. I got to get out of here, but thank you. I got to get this figured out on that mute. I think it was they're trying to stop. They're trying to stop this oxygen. But I got through to you guys. We will carry on. We will carry on. Yep. So I'm crazy. And they are good reporters, right? That's what they're going to say. And everyone have a great Saturday. Take care. Thanks for joining Bibliocarpus and, of course, Kevin Martinez, loyal listener. Everyone take care. You can check me out on Patreon. Pass it on. And peace.